to talk about my favorite movies of all time that I've watched since I was a kid to now to forever and ever and ever, amen. This list is not going to be in any type of order because it all depends on when I want to watch them, on how much I love them. So I'm just going to shove it all in your face and be like, these are my favorite movies of all time. Enjoy. The first movie that I'm going to mention is a Christmas movie, and it's Christmas with the Kranks with Tim Allen and that woman, I don't know her name. I can watch that movie over and over and over again during Christmas time, and I would watch it all year long, but it's kind of not appropriate. It's kind of frowned upon to watch Christmas stuff when it's not Christmas. People don't seem to like it very much. But I just love the comedy in that show. It's so good. Tim Allen and that woman, I don't know her name. I'm so very sorry. You know who I'm talking about though, right? Because you've probably watched the movie. If you haven't, you really gotta watch it. It's a great Christmas movie. It's all about Christmas spirit and being with your family and your neighborhood trying to control everything. It's really great. I really love it. And I just discovered it like 2 years ago. So it's a new discovery, but it's a fantastic one for sure. Because I love it. 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 I love Olivia. Next one is Wild Target with, give me a second there, with Bill Nighy, Emily Blunt, and Rupert Grint. Yes, my friends, Ronald Weasley is in this movie. That's the main reason that I picked it up, but I had no idea whatsoever what it was about. When I watched it, I fell in love with it. Emily Blunt is so good. I love Emily Blunt. Blah, 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 blah. Rose, played by Emily Blunt, is a chronic stealer. She just steals stuff all the time, and this paid assassin, played by Bill Nighy, Victor Maynard, is hired to kill her, and then he falls in love with her. And Rupert Grint, which his name is Tony in the show, is involved with them, and it's so much fun, so funny. It's really good. Go check it out. Next one is Hunger Games, the whole series. I'm gonna count it as the whole series because I can't pick my favorite movie because I really love the first one though, because it really just got me good. But I think Hunger Games, the first one, is my favorite movie of the whole series, although the second one was really good, but the first one is pure Hunger Games magic for me. So definitely Hunger Games. I mean, it got me into the fandom world and in the book world, although Divergent is the one that really got me into reading a lot. But Hunger Games is the first book that I read and fell in love with, and I read the whole series, and just Hunger Games is magic. Next one is Dan in Real Life with Michael Scott from The Office, although his name is not Michael Scott, it is Steve Carell. I know stuff. I had never watched The Office before watching Dan in Real Life, so I didn't really know who Steve Carell was, and I fell in love with this movie. I watched it probably 6 years ago now, 7 years ago. Oh my god, I'm getting so old. Dan in Real Life is a story about family and a family reunion, and I think the reason that I love it so much is because every year I have a family reunion similar to something like that. It's not as long, but it's still 3 days long during the long weekend of summer, and the characters are so real, and it's just a real family dynamic where everybody's in everybody else's business, and you just want some privacy, and you just want people to not bug you about the stuff that's going on in your life. And I just love it so much. It's funny, it's cute, it's sad at some parts, and murder of love. The next one is Last Holiday. Now, some people I think only watch this during the holidays, but I watch it year round. It's not really called a Christmas movie because there's only one part in it that's during Christmas, and it's not even about Christmas. It's about Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah, I love Queen Latifah. So you got Georgia, played by Queen Latifah. Love Queen Latifah. She's fantastic in everything that she does. And she discovers that she has a brain tumor and she only has 3 weeks to live, and she just quits her job and flies off to Geneva. Is it in Geneva? I can't remember. I can't remember. Anyway, she flies off to somewhere snowy in the Alps, and she spends Christmas there and the New Year's there, and she just blows all of her money, you know, because she's gonna die in 3 weeks, and it's fantastic. It's so funny, and I love it. And LL Cool J is in it too, but he's not like a rapper. He's really good in the show. I really, really, really love it, people. Love it so much. The next one is National Treasure, and I believe they only made 2 of these. Anyway, the first one is so much better because it's the start of the adventure of finding the treasure, and I just love it. I love all of the history in it and the puzzle solving in it, and it's amazing. I love it so much. I've watched it countless times, and I still can't get enough of it. Every time it's on TV, I watch it. Every time I don't know what to watch, I watch it, and it's just a good old time every single time. I don't get bored of it. I love it. I mean, all the actors are fantastic. You got Nicolas Cage, Diane Kruger, Justin Bartha. I love Riley. I love Riley. Okay. They're all so good in this show, and the second one was really good too, but not as fantastic as the first one. So the first one makes it on my list, not the second one. It came out in 2004. It's been 12 years. Oh my God. Okay. So old. The next one, I find it kind of funny that it's on my list, but it's Lilo and Stitch, and you can't deny that it's not a wonderful movie. It's my favorite kids movie ever. I love Lilo, I love Stitch, I love Hawaii, I love the idea of surfing. I've never surfed in my life, but I love the idea of surfing and I want to do it. And I just love the music in it, and the aliens in it, and Jumba, and Plickly, and Stupid Head. I know it's a kids movie, but you gotta go watch it even if you're not a kid or if you don't have a kid. The second one wasn't as good. The third one wasn't as good. I love the TV show though, with all the 626 aliens. Loved it. Next I have the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Such good movies. I've never read the books, not ever planning on reading the books. Too long, too complicated to read. I love the movies. Don't really care about the books. The movies are so fantastic. Elijah Wood, love him. The guy who plays Aragorn, love him. The guy who plays Sam, love him. The guy who plays Gandalf, love him. Love them all. So good, fantastic story. Smeagol, Gollum, all of them. Everything is so good. The movie magic is so good. There's not really any effects in it. It's just really them there acting out. They're all really there. It's all costumes. It's not special effects or anything. It's just really good. And if you haven't seen the Lord of the Rings trilogy, brace yourself. They're 3 hours each and there's 3 movies, but they're really good. Love them so much. And I even own this extended edition, so it's like 3 hours and 45 minutes long, but it's so good. So stinking good. And I cannot do this list without mentioning Harry Potter, of course. How can you do a favorites movie list without including Harry Potter? All-time favorite movies ever, 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 ever. These are the ones that I can mention every line by heart when I watch the movie, and I know all the characters so well, and I know everything that happens so well, and I've watched them all probably like 100 times each. Just kidding, but I've watched them a whole bunch of times each, and I can't get enough of Harry Potter because I grew up on Harry Potter by watching the movies, not by reading the books. So the movies have a more special place in my heart than the books do compared to other people who read the books first. So those movies are definitely my top favorite movies ever, 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 ever. And I just don't know what I would have done without Harry Potter in my life growing up, because they definitely shaped me and created my mentality of the world. So those are my all-time favorite books. I have no idea how many I have on my list. I didn't count them. I didn't really put them in order, except I saved like Harry Potter and stuff for the last because they're my all-time favorite movies. It was really fun to share this with you guys because I talk about books all the time, but I never really talk about movies with you. So it was just really nice to you guys to see another side of me, of other things that I love, and you to get to know me a little bit more, and you know, it's just really nice. So I want to know now what your favorite movie of all time is. Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to become my best friend on social media, my links are in the doobly-doo, you know, Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat and Goodreads. They're all down there. Go click on the links if you want to become my friend on there, and I will see you guys next time with a brand new video. Bye!